Welcome to Brothers from Hell Fridays. That's right, it's Brothers from Hell on Fridays from now on. So, yes, it's been roughly a month since the last episode, close to a month. And
Yeah,
boy, we got a big one to review today.
we do.
Revelations of Oblivion, the third studio album by Possessed, came out on
Yes,
May 10th, 2019 on Nuclear Blast.
indeed. Yeah, Nuclear Blast Records. And they actually got signed in 2017, which was awesome. And I don't know about you, Ben, but I remember seeing the debut for Abandoned when they first played it live at Bloodstock that year.
I remember it too.
Seeing
The
that
earliest
live, but go ahead, sorry.
the earliest memory I have as far as this album goes back to 2017. I remember at the time on YouTube they were putting up these little snippets of new Possessed coming. I'm like, no way, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
I
god,
was pretty fucking stoked when I heard that these awesome guys were doing another album. They're one of my favorite death metal bands of all time. And, we got a killer lineup here. Jeff Becerra on vocals, Robert Cardenas bass, Emilio Marquez on drums, and Daniel Gonzalez on guitars, and Claudius Creamer on guitars as well.
yes. I gotta say too, this is probably Possessed best lineup.
Definitely, man.
Nothing against the
Definitely.
original lineup, but man, this is a strong lineup that Jeff put together.
It is. It is. And,
So yeah,
to start things off, we've got Chant of Oblivion, guys. Now, this one has some great dark church bells echoing over some demonic, dark spoken chants of an occult order that's got some really sinister keyboard work overshadowing it. Really sets the tone for the album. Ben clocks in at 1 minute and 35 seconds. Pretty killer intro. What did you think of it?
I think it's an excellent intro. I think it's a great way to build into this album. It's very dark. You
Very
know
dark.
pretty much what you're going to get after the intro hit, which we
Yeah,
go into
absolutely.
then. No more
We
room
go
in hell.
No more room in hell. And this has to be something on another level, in my opinion. This is brutal, fast, dark, aggressive, evil. It's crushing, it's bone shattering. Jeff's vocals sound absolutely astounding. You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't missed a beat, like he hasn't missed a day performing for Possessed. The musicianship is fucking incredible, full of passion, energy, vicious, brutal destruction, and chaos. Sounds like demons erupting from the mouth of hell to devour the entire fucking world, man. What are your thoughts on that one, too?
That's how I feel too. I remember when I first heard this track, I was completely blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this track is just straight to the point. Very just brutal and apocalyptic sounding.
Yeah.
And basically, like the title says, it's basically about, well, there being no more room in hell and
Right?
demons roaming the earth, you know?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. And it kind of
And
relates to what's going on nowadays,
yeah.
lyrically.
Oh boy, absolutely. And the visualizer for this was awesome. The music visualizer for this track that they put out. Have you ever seen it, Ben? It's a visualizer that goes with this song. It's really, really fucking cool.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Really, really
Absolutely killer
awesome.
stuff,
Love it.
man. So yeah, excellent way to begin this album. So then after
Absolutely.
that we have Dominion,
Dominion, yes.
which I
Yep.
feel like Dominion's an excellent track too. It's basically a continuation of what you heard on No More Room in Hell. Brutal, fast, probably a little more
Right.
old school Possessed sounding on this song. You know,
Yep.
I can kind of hear a little bit of Seven Churches creeping in on this track, but
Yeah.
much heavier, obviously.
Yeah. I
Much
mean,
more
it
brutal.
it's an absolute banger of pure desolation and apocalyptic destruction and darkness. Very apocalyptic. It's fast, dark, brutal, sonic as hell in all your senses. There's a great atmosphere on this one, and the riffs take you far into the depths of hell, along with Emilio's absolutely crushing, pounding, jackhammering drum work. Robert's bass comes through nicely on this one. And of course, Jeff sounding as deadly and wrathful as he did in 1985. And of course, Claudius and Daniel's guitar work on here is just fucking earth shattering.
Right. Yeah, I got to say his vocal delivery on this album is absolutely incredible so far.
Yeah.
And so after that, we have Damned, another excellent track, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yep.
And,
You can give your
you can't
thoughts
get.
first, man.
All right, yeah. So this track, yeah, man, it's pretty much another thrashy, heavy, brutal track. You know, like it don't let up. It's
No.
just it's like one hit after another, man. With
Yeah.
these songs, and the brutality of them.
Yeah, man.
And I gotta say, man, the drumming on here by Emilio is incredible.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
drummer!
I mean, absolutely amazing. You got skull crushing riffing and drum work. The bass is heard really well in the mix. And of course, Jeff's awesome raspy fucking vocals. Emilio's drumming is immaculate. Claudius and Daniel shred and tear like two demons vying for world domination on this track. And you can certainly feel
Yes.
the emotion and passion all over this fucking record. And it doesn't even fucking sound like they've been gone for 30 years. You know
No,
what
it
I mean?
doesn't.
No, not at all.
No, it just sounds like a continuation of where they left off way back in '87.
Yep.
But to me, even better. I mean, just just astounding stuff here. I mean, just another killer track with excellent drumming, excellent guitar work, and excellent vocals by Jeff.
Yeah, and this could have easily been Seven Churches all over again. I think this album's just as good as Seven Churches. In fact, I'd put them tied for number one. Um,
Yes.
and a lot of people kind of didn't want to give this album a chance, and I think they're fucking idiots because if you don't love this album, something's wrong with your fucking brain. Like
I
really.
agree, man. If you're still living in the past and ignoring this album, yeah, you're missing out on a
Yep.
killer album.
Yep.
So moving on, we have Demon. Oh man,
Demon.
this track is absolutely killer. How
Yeah.
about you?
All right, man. Well, this one is up next, and it slows things down a little bit in the main section of the track. Starts off like a whirlwind of hell and fire engulfing the earth with demonic forces and raging fire-breathing hatred for all life and light. The emitting darkness of burning embers lights up through its powerful riff structuring. You got incredible songwriting here. Emilio has some deadly drum work on this track. Claudius and Daniel, of course, are on fire here as well. Jeff sounds vicious. Absolutely vicious. Robert's bass makes a nice appearance on this track too.
Yes, I would definitely agree. Yeah, like you said, it's basically another fast whirlwind. It's just chaotic, but when it slows down in that mid part, holy cripe, is that guitar riff catchy! Such a
Yeah,
memorable, catchy riff. I
damn
love it,
straight.
man.
I know, bro. Fucking killer.
Yeah, I definitely believe this track again is more metal perfection. Like, just
Yeah.
absolutely great stuff here. One of my favorites
Very-
on the album.
Yeah, it's really unique. Really
Yep.
unique. I love it.
So then we have
Absolutely.
Abandon.
Yes. The debut track that came out in 2017. This is the first track they played off of this album. And this was the first track I heard from Possessed in 2017. And holy shit, this track is absolutely fucking killer. You got vicious, profound, powerful opening riffs of sonic intensity and brutality and raw fury. Makes my neck break from the headbanging inducing madness. You got a lot of frantic speed and aggressive crushing guitar work. Emilio is a maniac on this track as well with his incredible skull pounding drum work that just breathes fire and pure sonic destruction and wretched evil. The guitar work here is monstrous and catchy, but very evil and dark. Jeff's vocals, of course, deadly as always, with a lot of passion and emotion on this track. It's incredible, Ben.
Yeah, I can remember hearing this too around 2017 when this first got put out on YouTube, and I was like, holy cripe. It just got me even more pumped up for this album. And, oh my god. Yeah, what an excellent track this is. Again, more excellent riffs on this track. Just pure chaos on this track too, again.
Yeah.
Executed with perfection again. This is another solid track.
It is, bro.
Man, it's one of the best on the album. Easily.
It is. One of the most memorable too, but they're all memorable. It doesn't matter. It's so hard. It's so fucking hard to pick a standout. Like a standout track is in one that's so much better than the rest because there isn't. Every fucking track is just immaculately crafted in my eyes.
I agree, man. Just really, really great stuff here. Oh man, and then we got Shadow Cold. Oh
Oh
man,
yeah,
another killer track.
yeah, dude. Go ahead, bro. You can
But
take this
man,
one
this
first.
track again, it's like one song after the other of just excellent greatness.
Yeah,
You know, very memorable. I mean, I'm gonna say every damn song on this album is one of my favorites because it is one
yeah,
of my favorites. It's so
yeah.
damn good.
It's really sadistic because you get some churning dark keyboard work and then some backwards spoken demonic dialect. Breaks full
Yes,
speed into its blasting, cacophonic, intense death metal attack against all things holy and light filled. The destruction of mankind is at hand in this track, and the demonic force of this track is crushing and death riddled with sonic blasting and eviscerating guitar work that decimates all. And this fucking track, man, I'm telling you, Emilio and Robert back up Claudius and Daniel with such precision. Then you got Jeff bellowing like a fucking beast as well. Killer fucking track, then.
oh my god, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And yes, Claudius and Daniel, oh my god, the guitar work these guys are doing on this freaking
Yeah.
album. The harmonies, holy shit, they're so freaking evil sounding. They're
Yep.
just
And
epic sounding.
you know what? They're better than the two original guitarists, easily, in my opinion. Way
I
better.
agree. I agree. I mean, nothing
This
against Seven
lineup is so
Churches.
much better than the Seven Churches lineup. There's no question
Right.
about it. No question
Yeah,
about it.
I agree, dude. This is such a great lineup.
Yep.
So, yeah, another excellent track. So then we go to Omen.
Omen, yes. Awesome track here too, Ben. This one's atmospheric and pure darkness upon all of the land. The musicianship and vocals are incredible, and it feels like the entire world on this track is being devoured by the mouth of hell as the demonic entities of the pits of darkness. They awaken to swallow the pathetic sheep of the world. And this music reflects these emotions and concepts very well, holding nothing back. You got pure annihilation of mankind coming through that awesome guitar work from Daniel and Claudius, of course. Emilio just absolutely amazing on this track. Jeff's vocals, he doesn't even sound like Jeff still sounds like he did in 1985, but he just has a deeper voice because he's older. But he sounds the
Right.
fucking same.
Yeah, he hasn't
You know what I
changed at
mean?
all. I mean, besides getting older, which, that's what we're all going to get older. But no, yeah, he still sounds incredible. I mean, even when he performs live, he still sounds really good.
Yeah,
Man,
dude.
and yeah, this is just another killer track. I mean, the theme of this album is very apocalyptic. It's definitely about mankind falling apart. That's
Yep.
the theme I get throughout this whole album about how evil is
Annihilation,
taking over the world. Yeah,
annihilation of light, annihilation of Christianity, and the pathetic weak sheep of the world.
right. It's brutal, man.
1000%. It is. It is. And
But man,
anybody who
just
says this isn't a fucking death metal band, you're on crack. Okay? Because a
I
lot of people
agree.
say, oh, they're thrash. No, they're not. These are death metal riffs.
Yeah,
Okay? Now, they do have thrash elements, but they are first and foremost a fucking death metal band. 1000%. And they are the pioneers of the fucking genre. They did it before anybody else.
yep,
85 with Seven Churches was the most
yep.
extreme album out at the time, along with
I agree.
Bestial Devastation from Sepultura and some other ones of 85. But
Yep.
I mean,
And Jeff,
when you go back to 85 and listen to Seven Churches, I mean, the only other album I can think of that even comes close is Bathory's The Return or their
that's true.
self-titled. In
Yes,
terms of
that's a
just
brutal one.
sheer evil darkness, Bathory would be the only band that could compete with them in 85, in my opinion.
I do agree. And Jeff Passera created death metal in 1978 or 79,
Yeah.
one of those.
79, he wrote Burning in Hell, and he wrote, what was the other track? I think he wrote the lyric. Yeah, he wrote Burning in Hell and another track. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it was 3 tracks that he had written. Oh, Death Metal, Burning in Hell, and pretty sure, oh, fuck. Not The Exorcist. Pentagram, I believe it was,
Could be.
from Seven
I kind of
Churches.
forget too.
Yeah.
That could be it. Yep. So,
Yeah,
yep.
man.
Jeff Passero, the ultimate godfather of death metal, indeed.
Yeah. Now, next up, we got Ritual. This track is brutal. We have some insane, frantic pacing here with sonic blasting cacophony once again. Riffs are crushing, fast, aggressive. You have bone-shattering drum work that obliterates you into dust as the track brings into the depths of hell amongst nothing but suffering, pain, and insanity. Jeff, of course, sounds like a complete unhinged lunatic on the verge of frenzied madness on this track. Absolutely incredible, Ben.
I agree, man. I kind of hear a little bit of black metal in this song too in the
Yes.
beginning of it.
Yes, the tremolo picking and the higher guitar work. Fucking yeah, man. I agree.
A little bit of creepy keyboard work going on in the background.
Yeah.
Absolutely great song here again. I mean, they just knocked it out of the park with this album, and this is another just killer track of pure darkness and pure evil and pure aggression, you know.
Yeah.
Just absolutely love it, man.
Yep.
So then we got The Word.
Oh, I love this track, Ben. Go ahead.
So yeah, this is another excellent track. You know, basically continuing on the theme of this album about how the world is being taken over by the evil and how mankind is pretty much evil. So yeah, another excellent track here. Again, another very aggressive track. There's some excellent. I mean, it sounds like I'm repeating myself at this point, but there's some excellent. Man. There's some excellent playing on this track. I mean, you know, just really, really good stuff here. I mean, and yeah, man, that's all I pretty much got to say. Just another absolutely incredible track on this album.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we move on to Graven. This is another masterpiece, and this is actually a music video that Jeff did with Peter Stormare. Was in the music video with Jeff Becerra. And this track is just an absolute masterpiece of brutal, destructive forces breathing chaos and annihilation upon the pathetic Christian world. The guitar work is crafted with demonic darkness and foreboding enchantments of magical occult wrath that seeks to demolish the falsehoods and pretentious metal clowns, along with Christian stupidity and their blind devotion to the church and their garbage rhetoric. And that's exactly what I get out of this track. What are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I get too. I mean, yeah, just another absolutely awesome song. This one's a little more on the mid-paced side too, which is kind of cool. I really enjoy it though. I mean, it's cool when Possessed throws in that little oddball that's a little different from the rest of the album, which they've done pretty much going all the way back to Seven Churches. But yeah, Graven's another excellent track. Excellent video too. Really good video. Yeah, again, like the rest of it, you know, again, it's got that theme, like you said, about like the corruption of Christianity, the corruption of mankind, and all that stuff. You know?
Yeah. And I mean, having Peter Stormare do the video, be in the video, was a huge, huge thing for Jeff because he's a big fan of Peter Stormare, and he's a really incredible actor too. But he played the role in this really, really well. Peter Stormare's role was fucking great on here as well.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. So yeah, another really good track. Yeah. So we have reached the end here with Temple of Samael.
Yep.
Oh, this is another. Oh, what a great ender! Again, this one kind of has more of that black metal influence creeping in too.
Yeah, it's got some clean guitar work. You got some awesome ambience in here that really ends the album well after an apocalyptic ride into hell. I mean, that's literally what this sounds like. The Revelations of Oblivion, man. That's what the album fucking sounds like.
Yep. Yeah, it's basically a soundtrack to the end of the world. And this is a perfect ender to the album. Excellent track. Just an excellent album. I mean, there's not 1 ounce of weakness on this freaking album. No. It's pure perfection from first note to last note. You know, so obviously for me, it's a 10 out of 10 album.
Yeah, that's my final verdict too. 10 out of 10. This is God tier death metal from the Godfathers themselves. Hail the mighty Possessed, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly. Fucking classic. If you don't have this yet, why the fuck not?
Get it. Pick it up.
Yeah, get it.
Pick it up. Get it.
Get it.
Support Jeff. Support real death metal.
Yes, support Jeff and support real death metal. I actually pre-ordered this too, so I got my copy like that.
Yeah,
So
I remember buying it the day it came out. I stopped in on my break at work actually and bought it. I'm like, there's
right,
no way I'm not getting this album.
no kidding, no fucking
And
kidding.
I remember when it came out at the time too. When I got home from work, I did like a 2 hour live stream on my old YouTube channel.
That's
When this
right.
album came out, I was so pumped.
I
Yeah.
remember watching that, man. Yeah, that was killer.
Oh my god, it's such a celebration.
Yep.
But
30
man,
years of absence, man.
yes, and it was like God tier when Possessed came back, man.
I know, man.
And man, I
I would,
cannot wait to hear another Possessed album. Hopefully, it doesn't take
well,
30 years for the next one.
actually, VIC Records put out a compilation, their death metal demo. They have a compilation out of their death metal demo, and they got a bunch of other stuff on there too,
Oh,
which
I
just
should have
came
pulled
out.
that out. I should have pulled
It's
that
one,
out. I actually have that.
do you have that compilation?
Yes, I do.
Fuck, I need to get that, man. Justin
Oh,
informed me of it today because I didn't know they'd put a new compilation out. And then he's like, no, man, check it out. They put out a death metal demo compilation. I was like,
yeah,
holy fuck, because I didn't even know they did that yet. So,
dude, I'll have to dig that out and show it to you then. Yep, definitely worth having.
yeah,
So, yes, definitely pick up this album. Almost 4 years later, come May 10th next month, and this album
yeah.
still kicks freaking ass.
Oh, yeah, of course. It always will.
Yep. So yeah,
It
that's
always
it.
will.
Not sure exactly what we're gonna do next Friday for a review yet.
Oh, I got something in mind.
Okay.
I got something in mind. I'll have to think. We'll have to sit down and talk about other albums we both have.
Yes. Totally.
Ooh. You don't have Seven Churches yet, right?
I gotta get it. I think I'm gonna order it next Friday.
Okay. Okay, so we'll hold off on that one. What the fuck else could we both that we both have?
Let's see. Trying to think. We were talking about one album a few weeks ago. Was it Ultimatum Symphonic Extremities?
I think it was, but that's got like 18 songs on it though, doesn't it?
It does have a good
14
bit
or
of stuff.
15? It's got a good bit of songs, right?
Yeah. We'll have to think of something.
Yeah, we'll have to think of something.
Totally.
And okay. Do you have anything from Necrophagia?
Oh man, I used to.
Okay. Because I only have the Divine Art of Torture right now. I'm gonna get White Worm Cathedral, which is that album is so fucking good.
I think that's the one I had too. The one you
With
just
White Worm
mentioned.
Cathedral, yeah.
No, the
Yeah.
Divine Art of Torture. I think
Oh, the
that's
Divine
the
Art
one
of Torture, sorry.
I think that's the
Okay.
one I used to have.
Right.
I don't know what to think of something, definitely. So, yeah, we'll definitely get back with you guys
We
who are
will.
tuned in tonight on what we're going to do next Friday for Brothers from Hell Friday night.
Yes.
So, yes, 10 out of 10 is our verdict. Thanks to everybody for joining into the stream. I'll read your comments once we are done. And that's pretty much all I have. Anything else?
No. I'm just excited to keep collaborating with you, man. This is a blast. I love doing this.
Hell yeah, man. This was a fun one to talk about.
Yep.
So, yes, subscribe to Music of Destruction. Hit the subscribe button here if you're new and help support true metal.
That's
All right,
right.
guys.
Hails.
The Brothers from Hell are out.
We're out.